Welcome back to the channel BBC Coin. Today we are talking about the mysterious and highly collectible Liberty 1 cent 1979 coin. Some collectors believe a rare version of this penny with unusual mint features and era details could be one of the most valuable Lincoln cents ever discovered. Before you spend another penny, watch this video carefully because you might already own a hidden treasure. The Lincoln 1 cent coin has been part of American history for generations. In 1979, millions of pennies were produced across different United States mint facilities. Most of these coins are only worth 1 cent today, but a few rare examples have become legendary in the coin collecting community. Collectors are especially interested in coins with minting mistakes, unusual surfaces, double dies, off-center strikes, and missing mint marks. These tiny errors can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. Now here is where things get interesting. The 1979 D Lincoln penny was officially produced at the Denver Mint. Normally, these coins carry a small D mint mark below the date. But some collectors claim to have discovered unusual examples where the mint mark appears weak, missing, or altered due to striking errors. Whenever a coin leaves the mint with something unusual, collectors immediately begin searching for surviving examples. The fewer examples discovered, the higher the value can rise. Imagine finding a penny that looks ordinary at first glance but later turns out to be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is exactly why coin collectors examine every detail under magnification. Now let's talk about what makes a 1979 Lincoln penny valuable. First is condition. A coin in perfect mint state condition can be worth dramatically more than a worn coin. Professional grading companies carefully inspect coins and assign grades based on shine, scratches, strike quality, and preservation. Coins graded MS67 or higher are extremely difficult to find because most pennies from circulation develop marks and wear very quickly. A rare high-grade 1979 penny with strong red coloring can already sell for impressive amounts in the collector market. But the real money appears when rare errors enter the picture. Some 1979 pennies have been discovered with double die errors. This happens when the design is accidentally struck more than once at slightly different angles. As a result, the lettering or numbers may appear doubled. Collectors pay huge amounts for dramatic double die errors because they are rare and visually exciting. Another valuable mistake is an off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank is not properly aligned during production. Part of the design may appear missing while the remaining image is shifted to one side. The more dramatic the off-center error, the more collectors usually want it. There are also clipped planchet errors where part of the coin appears cut off due to mistakes during the blank production process. And then there are die cracks, cut errors, and broad strikes, all of which can increase value significantly. But one of the most mysterious discussions among collectors involves the 1979 penny with no visible mint mark. Coins without mint marks are often associated with the Philadelphia Mint. However, unusual situations involving weak strikes, filled dies, or damaged mint marks can create coins that appear different from standard issues. These unusual pieces attract attention because collectors love mystery and rarity. In recent years, stories have spread online about extremely rare 1979 pennies selling for astonishing amounts. Some reports and collector rumors suggest certain ultra-rare error versions could potentially reach values starting from $1.2 million if authenticated and sold at major auctions. Now it is important to understand something very clearly. Not every 1979 penny is valuable. In fact, most are only worth face value. The huge prices are connected to extremely rare combinations of condition, rarity, and minting errors. That is why professional authentication is so important. If you believe you have a rare coin, never clean it. Cleaning can destroy the original surface and reduce value instantly. Even wiping a coin with a cloth can leave scratches that hurt its grading potential. Instead, hold the coin carefully by the edges and place it inside a protective holder. Then compare your coin with verified examples online or send it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Many collectors search through bankrolls and old coin jars every single day hoping to discover one hidden rarity. And sometimes, ordinary people really do find valuable coins in circulation. That possibility is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Every penny has a story. The Lincoln cent itself honors President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected leaders in American history. The coin's classic design has remained iconic for decades and continues to attract collectors worldwide. For beginners entering the hobby, the 1979 Lincoln penny is an excellent coin to study because it teaches collectors how to identify errors, mint marks, and condition differences. You do not need expensive equipment to start. A simple magnifying glass and good lighting can reveal incredible details hidden on small coins. Look carefully at the date, lettering, edges, and surfaces. Small abnormalities could mean the difference between 1 cent and a life-changing discovery. Social media and online marketplaces have also increased public interest in rare coins. Videos showing valuable pennies selling for huge amounts regularly receive millions of views. People everywhere are now searching through spare change hoping to uncover forgotten treasures. And honestly, that dream keeps the hobby alive. Imagine opening an old box from your grandparents' attic and finding a rare 1979 penny hidden inside. Moments like that happen more often than people realize. Collectors around the world are constantly competing for rare Lincoln cents because demand continues growing, while true rare examples remain extremely limited. This combination of rarity and demand is what drives prices higher over time. Some collectors spend years building complete Lincoln penny collections. Others focus only on error coins because every mistake is unique. Today, we are diving deep into the incredible story behind the Liberty 1 cent 1995 D penny with no mint mark. We will explore why collectors are obsessed with this coin, how to identify one, what makes it rare, and why experts believe certain examples could become legendary in the coin collecting world. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because we regularly uncover hidden treasures that could still be sitting in your pocket, coin jar, or old family collection. Now let's get started. The Lincoln cent has been part of American history for more than a century. Introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, the penny became one of the most recognized coins in the world. Over the decades, billions of Lincoln cents were produced at different United States mint locations including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. In 1995, the Denver Mint produced massive numbers of pennies marked with the letter D. That tiny D mint mark beneath the date tells collectors the coin was struck in Denver. Normally, every 1995 D penny should clearly display that mint mark. But here is where the mystery begins. Collectors started reporting strange examples of the 1995 D penny where the mint mark appeared to be missing entirely. Some experts believe these coins may have been struck using damaged dies, grease-filled dies, or altered minting equipment that caused the D mint mark to disappear during production. To an ordinary person, it may look like a normal penny. But to coin collectors, a missing mint mark can transform an everyday coin into a highly desirable rarity. The reason is simple. Mint errors are among the most valuable and exciting discoveries in the coin world. These mistakes happen during the manufacturing process and often escape detection before coins enter circulation. Once collectors discover them, demand skyrockets. And when a coin combines mystery, scarcity, and public excitement, prices can rise dramatically. Now let's talk about what makes the 1995 D no mint mark penny especially fascinating. Unlike older coins where missing mint marks are already documented and confirmed by major grading companies, this particular coin exists in a grey area filled with speculation, debate, and collector curiosity. Some believe only a small number were accidentally produced. Others think many examples may still be undiscovered in circulation. That uncertainty creates hype. And hype drives the market. When collectors believe they might uncover a hidden treasure worth thousands or even millions, the search becomes unstoppable. Imagine finding a simple penny in your spare change that could completely change your financial future. That possibility is exactly why people continue searching through old jars, bankrolls, and inherited coin collections every single day. Now here is how to identify the coin everyone is talking about. First, look at the date. You need a 1995 penny. Second, inspect the area below the date where the mint mark should appear. A standard Denver coin will display a small D. If the mint mark appears completely missing, weak, or strangely faded, you may have something unusual. But there is an important warning. Many coins lose detail over time due to wear, damage, or corrosion. Some people even alter coins intentionally to fake rare errors. That is why professional authentication is critical before assuming your coin is valuable. Experts use high-powered microscopes and grading tools to determine whether the missing mint mark occurred naturally during the minting process or was removed later. Condition also plays a massive role in value. A heavily worn penny may only attract minor collector interest, while a pristine, uncirculated example with sharp details and original mint luster can command astonishing prices. Collectors pay premiums for coins that appear untouched and perfectly preserved. Now let's discuss the market value that has collectors buzzing. Stories online claim that certain rare 1995 D pennies with no mint mark could start around $1,200 and potentially climb much higher depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Extraordinary error coins with unique characteristics have historically sold for life-changing amounts at auctions. Could one eventually reach million-dollar territory? While extremely rare, the coin market has seen shocking sales before. Unique mint errors and historically important coins have broken records and stunned the collecting world. That is why excitement around this coin continues to grow year after year. The possibility of discovering a hidden rarity keeps collectors motivated. And remember this: many valuable coins were once dismissed as ordinary pocket change before experts recognized their true significance. The famous double-die pennies, off-center strikes, and transitional errors were all overlooked at first. Today, some are worth fortunes. Could the 1995 D no mint mark penny become the next legendary discovery? Only time will tell. Another reason collectors love this coin is because it represents the thrill of the hunt. Unlike expensive rare coins locked away in museum collections, this penny might still be circulating somewhere right now. That means anyone has a chance to find one. Students, parents, cashiers, restaurant workers, and everyday people continue checking their change hoping to uncover a hidden treasure. And sometimes they do. There are countless stories of collectors discovering valuable coins in the most unexpected places. Old piggy banks, estate sales, flea markets, and forgotten drawers have produced incredible finds worth thousands of dollars. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Now let's talk about some signs that could increase the value of your 1995 penny even further. Collectors love coins with additional mint errors. Look carefully for doubling in the lettering, unusual coloring, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks. These unusual features can dramatically boost collector interest and market value. Also pay attention to shine and surface quality. Coins with bright original luster are usually more desirable than dull or heavily scratched examples. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and highly searched coins in America, the 1995 Liberty 1 cent with no mint mark. At first glance, this coin looks ordinary. Most people would never notice anything special about it. But hidden inside certain 1995 pennies are rare details and minting errors that have shocked collectors across the country. Some experts and collectors claim that special versions of this coin have reached astonishing market values starting from $1.2 million depending on condition, rarity, and minting characteristics. So what makes this tiny copper coin so valuable? And how can you tell if the penny sitting in your home could actually be worth a fortune? Stay with us until the end because we are going to reveal the rare features, valuable errors, grading secrets, and the unbelievable market value of the 1995 Liberty 1 cent with no mint mark. The United States Lincoln penny has been one of the most iconic coins in American history. Introduced in 1909, the Lincoln cent became the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front became instantly recognizable and remains one of the longest-running coin designs ever produced. The 1995 Lincoln cent was minted in massive numbers. Millions of these coins entered circulation, making them appear common and ordinary. However, hidden among the regular coins are a few rare examples that collectors desperately search for today. Before we continue, it is important to understand what no mint mark actually means. On U.S. pennies, a mint mark shows where the coin was produced. Coins from Denver carry a D mint mark. Coins from San Francisco usually have an S mint mark. But coins produced in Philadelphia often carry no mint mark at all, especially during certain years. That means a 1995 penny with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Now here is where things become exciting. While millions of normal 1995 Philadelphia pennies exist, a few rare error coins were accidentally created during the minting process. These error coins are what collectors chase because they are unique, difficult to find, and extremely valuable. One of the most famous versions is the 1995 double die obverse penny. This error happened when the coin die received a misaligned impression during manufacturing. Today we are talking about the incredible 2016 Liberty 1 cent coin with no mint mark, a modern penny that has shocked collectors and created massive excitement in the coin collecting world. Some rare versions of this coin are now being discussed with values starting around $1,200 and reaching unbelievable prices close to $1.2 million depending on condition, rarity, and minting errors. This is one coin you absolutely do not want to overlook. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because we regularly uncover rare coins hiding in everyday circulation that could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Now let's dive into the fascinating story behind the 2016 Liberty 1 cent with no mint mark. The United States Lincoln cent has been one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Since its introduction in 1909, collectors have searched for rare dates, unusual minting mistakes, and valuable varieties. While older wheat pennies often get the attention, modern pennies are now becoming incredibly valuable too. The 2016 Lincoln cent without a mint mark appears ordinary at first glance. On the front of the coin, you'll see Abraham Lincoln's portrait with the word Liberty on the side and the date 2016. Above Lincoln appears the famous motto, "In God We Trust." On the reverse side, the shield design represents the strength and unity of the United States. It looks like a normal penny most people would spend without a second thought. But hidden among millions of ordinary coins are rare examples that collectors are desperately trying to find. So why is this coin so valuable? The answer comes down to rarity, mint errors, condition, and collector demand. First, let's talk about the missing mint mark. Normally, coins produced in Philadelphia may appear without a mint mark, while coins from Denver carry a demint mark. However, certain no-mint mark coins attract attention when unusual production characteristics appear alongside the missing mint identifier. Some collectors believe a small number of 2016 pennies were struck with unique die issues or rare error combinations that make them extremely desirable. These errors can include off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, missing clad layers, and dramatic misprints that occurred during production at the mint. A double die error happens when the coin design is stamped more than once at slightly different angles. This can create noticeable doubling in the lettering or date. When collectors spot strong doubling on a 2016 penny with no mint mark, the value can rise dramatically. Another major factor is condition. Coin grading plays a huge role in determining value. A circulated penny that has scratches and wear may only be worth a few cents. But a flawless coin graded mint state 67 or higher can command extraordinary prices at auction. Professional grading companies carefully inspect coins under magnification and assign numerical grades based on preservation quality. The higher the grade, the more collectors are willing to pay. And this is where things become exciting. Some pristine examples of the 2016 no mint mark penny have generated enormous attention online, especially when combined with rare minting errors. In extreme cases, collectors and dealers speculate values reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars or more for unique specimens. The possibility of finding a valuable coin in ordinary change keeps treasure hunters searching every single day. Imagine receiving a penny during a grocery store purchase and later discovering it could pay for a house, a luxury car, or even completely change your financial future. That possibility is exactly why coin collecting continues to grow around the world. Now let's discuss how you can identify a potentially valuable 2016 Liberty 1 cent with no mint mark. First, check the date carefully. Make sure the coin clearly shows 2016. Next, inspect the area under the date. If there is no demint mark present, you may have the Philadelphia issue. After that, examine the coin closely under bright lighting or magnification. Look for unusual features such as doubling in the letters or numbers, strange lines or cracks across the surface, off-center printing, weak or missing details, unusual coloring, extra thickness, misaligned designs. If your coin appears unusual in any way, do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its collector value instantly. Many people accidentally ruin valuable coins by polishing or scrubbing them. Collectors prefer original untouched surfaces even if the coin looks old or dirty. Instead, place the coin carefully into a protective holder and consider having it evaluated by a professional grading service. Many valuable discoveries have been made by ordinary people who simply paid attention to their spare change. In fact, rare pennies continue to appear in circulation even today. Some collectors search through bankrolls every week hoping to uncover hidden treasures overlooked by others. Now here's something even more interesting. The coin market has exploded in recent years because of social media and online auctions. Videos featuring valuable pennies regularly attract millions of views, creating huge demand among beginner collectors and investors. As more people enter the hobby, prices for rare coins continue to rise.